July's inflation numbers are in, and here's what they show. Overall prices rose 2.6% from a year ago, while core inflation, so that's stripping out food and energy, hit 2.9%. That's the highest since February. But here's the part the headlines won't tell you. Consumer spending is up 0.5%, the biggest increase since March. Personal incomes rose 0.4%. So despite tariffs and interest rates, Americans are still opening their wallets, even with a dip in consumer sentiment. This is your paycheck and your family's future we're talking about. So let's break it down with David Stryzewski, CEO of Sound Planning Group. David, welcome back. So what's your read on this? Is this doom and gloom?
You know, I don't think it's doom and gloom, but we're in a weird moment right now. You know, the data is coming out maybe a little bit more negative. There's still a lot of positive that could be noted here. I mean, because overall inflation is down on the year. But, you know, when we look at different reports that have come out, even like sentiment here today, you know, the consumer is getting a little bit nervous about where things might be headed in the future, you know, as they're kind of feeling the pinch at the grocery store. So I think that there's a lot of people out there, at least on the you know, the Twitter Discord, that are kind of upset with some of these headline readings.
Okay, so are these just like temporary jitters while the economy is still growing, as we saw stronger than first reported in Q2?
Yeah, no, I think that these are temporary, but what happens is that we have this moment where everything changes. I mean, we obviously when Trump came in, we had a completely different change on policy and direction, and then since he's gone in, there's been like, hey, what's going to happen with tariffs? What's going to happen with all these different conversations? And so, you know, the world's been sort of like in this, I'm not sure if I do, I'm not sure if I don't, and so Jerome Powell's obviously you know, caught in that mix too, so he's late to the cutting party here, but I do think that we will, you know, be setting ourselves up in the right direction long term here, but there are a few things that have to get adjusted, and we could see some negative numbers maybe for the next month or two.
Okay, well, since it's Labor Day, Gas Buddy is saying that we're seeing the lowest gas prices in 5 years, so that's something to celebrate. But some costs like insurance, insurance is so bad, so expensive right now. Healthcare, housing, services, you know, this is all keeping prices up. How worried should Americans be about these specific costs?
You know, these are the costs that the Federal Reserve can't manipulate. They can't do anything with. These are the real world actual costs. So that's why I call these numbers CPI, because they really have no bearing on anyone's individual actual basket of expenses. So it's sort of like a filtered picture on the internet. You know, it looks really good. It's pretty complimentary, but, you know, maybe there's a little bit more going on behind the scenes when you see the raw footage. And so, you know, I think the average person today is really struggling at the grocery store. I like seeing, you know, trends where oil's going down, gas is going down. That's becoming less expensive. But I think what we're going to really need to see here is some technology breakthrough that's really going to be able to bring cost of living down for everybody. Because, I mean, here's the reality. Once it's up, it's like the rate of change is still going up. It's not coming back down. And so we really need to see something happen here to get some of those adjustments.
Right. It's a give and take, give and take. You know, there's good, there's bad. You know, hopefully it all balances out. Well, an interest rate cut would definitely help. Do you see one next month, September?
Yeah, they're just giving us a 0.25 though, Alicia, and we're looking at how big does that affect us? Not a huge number. Honestly, I think that the Fed is going to wait till something breaks. I think that there are challenges in the banking system. There's challenges with the zero interest bonds that we issued for approximately 15 years worldwide, and I don't think that those hens have come home to roost yet. So you know, it's an important moment to try to you know, understand the Fed's going to kind of be a little bit late, but if they cut a bunch, then the stock market goes ripping up on the high side. But here's the reality: average families are having a very difficult time affording a mortgage, and when we see the housing market begin to slip, that's generally speaking the last step before recessions occur. So if we can, make some moves here in an effective way, hopefully we can avoid some of that.
All right, David Stryzewski, CEO of Sound Planning Group. Thank you for your insight, your input today. Have a great weekend, my friend.
Pleasure's mine. Thank you.
You got it.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.